Nismology. Today I'm going to be getting my Sunny into the garage. Alright, here's the kit that I got. I got it off Amazon to be exact, and the name of the company was Neck Polka. Neck Polka, as you can see there, Neck Polka. So they sent everything to be exact to go with it. So we're gonna pull it out and see what all we gotta do to put a good old AC system inside this Sunny. Riding around here without AC, this kind of sucks. It kind of sucks, not gonna lie. So there's still some pretty good holes here, pretty hefty. So what I'm gonna do is try and run from. Gotta find somewhere to mount the condenser in the back, and once I mount that, then I shall find somewhere to mount the compressor in the back. I'm probably gonna mount it also underneath the car. It should be safe away from anything like heat and all that good stuff. If I get everything mounted up, hoses into length, my buddy Mike let me borrow his crimper that he used to crimp pretty much AC lines. So once I cut it to the length, it should be crimp it should be good to go after that. Shouldn't have any issues. Hook all the stuff up that's for the electrical, and we're gonna pray that it works. Fan for the condenser. That's the fan. Going to get mounted onto the condenser. It also has the mounting tabs already for it. You also seals for it. And here are all the lines and fittings. Well, the fittings, let's say, relays, pipes, lamps, more hoses. And this here is the control unit. They got everything already pre-wired, which I'm glad. I hate wiring. We also have this is a wiring harness, power and ground, pretty much run from the battery to this control box, which is kind of convenient because the battery for the truck is already in the back of the truck, so I don't have to go that far. I don't have to run it far for that. Compressor, electronic compressor. The others too. To what end? And we got some hardware to go with that. They were in for 90 days. So no more, no less. Waiting to rain on parties that don't carry jail time. Both sides, that's the high side, low and high, mounting tabs, screws or whatever. So if anything, I will build something underneath the truck to where this can mount to. And that way, it can be outside the truck, and I can literally just go along with this. You got your receiver dryer. Here, be careful with it. You can drop me off at the next bus station. Got your in and your out. In is here. Out is here. What is in here? What shall this be? So we got some brackets. Just some brackets on mount for this. This is. I'm pretty sure this is for the drain, but this is for something else. Also a mounting hardware right here. And this is the blower. There we go. Oh, there we go. We got a blower motor. You got your stuff for your AC lines to go in here. Hopefully this mounts in here fairly easy and everything's accessible. Good to go. Alright, got him jacked up. Well, I'm gonna get out of here and see where can we mount this. We got a bit more space over here. As you can see, I gotta get this cat off. Excuse those welds. I know they're ugly. I had to do that in a rush. to get it for JCI and all that good stuff. I think I found out where I'm gonna mount the condenser itself, which is gonna go with this right here. So this area right here is the biggest area that I got that's under the truck that's more accessible. My next thing would have to be is hopefully the hose that I'm using is long enough, is enough hose to run from the back to the front. This is where it's gonna mount. It's gonna mount in here. I gotta go get hardware. Literally got mounting points that I can use to mock up for to put everything on. Yeah, I'm about to make this work. I'm about to have AC in this. What I'm out here doing today is trying to get all the seals where they should go. So as you can see here, the kit came with seals. So the seals that go inside of these areas here, one that goes on here, that stuff. What the instructions kind of really don't tell you where and what size to put on, so you really just kind of wing it, have to wing it, putting whatever size it is. So even with the condenser here, I tried to mount it up in the truck. Well, try to get it close to the front. I tried to see if I can get it in the bed area, like right in the front, right behind the cab area, but it's a little room right there, but it's not enough for this size. So I'm just gonna have to go from the back, right there, back there where the tag is, slant it, put it down there with the fan and everything, but I think it'll be fine right there. And also, when you put seals on, make sure you put grease around the seal before you put on whatever you put it on. That way it doesn't rip and tear when it goes on there, because if you don't, you have the possibility of ripping a dry seal. A dry seal will rip and tear, and then when you get all this together, have to take it apart because it's leaking somewhere, and you find out that it's one of these seals that's been ripped. Condenser here next. I pulled it out, and there's some gas light shot up. I'm pretty sure that's just to keep it pressurized, but you can probably hear it. But that's just a good way of showing that it's sealed and that it's not leaking. So it comes with a cap and everything, and it's not leaking. All right, another thing to point out with this, they also have the hoses labeled. So this one's like a B10.5. This is a B 13.5, and that's like a B10. So with that, the sizes correlate with these hoses. So this is a small one, so I think this is, I mean, that's the B8 one. I know it's the B8 one. The big ones are the B13.5s, and these middle sizes are the B10s, which is here, which is the high side line. So with this, as you can see, have it here is about the same. It's the same size as this hole. So the sleeve, which is here, they all have different sizes. One's a small, one's a medium, one's a big. We'll go with that. This right here is a medium. You slide it over, and they actually make a tool that crimps down around this after you put this on. We'll put it in here. So this one goes in here. So if you look on here on this demonstration, so we got high pressure side, that says low pressure right there, high pressure here. So this is all high pressure. So you got 10.5, and we have somewhere on here 10.5. There it is. So here we got 10.5. What you do is you get this, put it in. As I said, a little lube is not going to hurt anything. Lube it up just a tad bit. That way, so when the grips go in here, it's not too hard to go in. So what you want to do, you want to get all the way in there as far as you can. And just keep pushing until you get to the last one. You kind of want to go until that space right there is clear or past it. So keep going. You can take it out and look at it. but can't take it out and look at it. But once that space is clear there, we're good to go. All right, so that's good. They make a tool, which my buddy Mike let me borrow his, that goes around this and it crimps this holes around here so it doesn't come off. So that's what you want. So if you get this kit, you need to get this crimper that goes around this and clamp it down onto this. It's kind of worried that I wasn't gonna have enough for the low side, which is gonna, the reason I was kind of worried, because this has to go from the rear of the truck where that light is, and then to the canister, and then from there to the front where the control unit is. So I'm gonna cut from here to here. It's probably gonna be short because they're gonna be like right near each other. And then from there, I'm going to I'm gonna go from here to the front where the unit will be inside the truck. So to get there, I had to make sure I have enough holes. So I went in the truck, I had some string inside my box. I did like a loose measurement of how much string will come from here, from the cabin, from where the box is. And I'm going to run that line down to the floorboard. I'm not going to cut a hole, but I'm going to cut a hole right in the back where the bed of the truck is, right here. And once I cut that hole, I just kind of guesstimated from how far from coming from the unit going down to the bed, and then I held it, and then I went to the back and I measured like quick area from here to where the cutoff for the bed is, and this is about how much I had. So I tied it up down there on the end, but there's enough string from here to fit, and all this is enough also. So I already know that this is enough because I kind of like quick measure it from there. So we should be good to go. All right, it's a new day, and I'm back out here on the sunny, trying to get this AC back in. Right now I'm trying to get everything mocked up. As you can see, I got the condenser, the fan mounted. I actually made these mounts, some L brackets, and I bent them up a little bit there to make it fit for there on the other side. And I got the one hanging here. It ain't moving, it ain't going anywhere. All right, I got this right here. What I do is open this, put this in here. Basically, just gonna clamp it over. Make sure this one is not in the way. Clamp it over, lock it down. Make sure that it's in there like this. So after that, make sure it's about even on each side. You gotta open and close. So right now we're gonna close it. So we close it all the way down, and I saw people just pump it away. I guess you just go until it's good. Hopefully, open it, and that's what you come out with. Hopefully, it don't leak. We're gonna do that for every hose. All right, let's give you guys a quick glimpse of how far I've gotten today. All right, so if you get this kit, it's gonna be different for everyone. Everybody's not gonna have the same mounting procedures. You're gonna have to get mounting equipment. So like some brackets and stuff, you're gonna have to get that yourself. I've made a couple of lines, not a lot, a couple. So we'll start here. Here is this is the condenser and the fan. I made these brackets here. That was already on there, so I just utilized it. So I got the hoses, cut them to length. There's 4 right there. This one right here on the bottom. This hose right here. This hose goes here, and this hose I literally just cut, and I'm going to connect it, and it goes to this one, so right there. And this one goes to the compressor. So we got that there. That's mounted there. I mounted my compressor there, as you can see. So after this, I'll run the line from the canister, which is right there, that line that's hanging down. It'll go to the inside of the truck, and once it goes to the inside of the truck, that's the one that goes to the unit that's right here. It goes to this unit. You see there's some refrigerant oil that's on the ground. Reason being, the way I have it mounted here, it's like that, and I have for this to work, I'm gonna have to drill a hole that's for this to fit through the firewall. Well, not the firewall, but the wall there, for it to fit through. And once it fits through there, then I can not plug it, but put it in and install it onto the compressor. Because the way I got it mounted here, it's upside down. I wish I had a way to mount it right side up, but it's not too many options. So this is the one I went for. I'm gonna file it down, make sure it's good and smooth. That way, like when the line does go through it, it doesn't like make a hole in the line just in case it touches somewhere or something just chafing. We'll find a either some sort of plug, or I will use caulking to go around this whole area. That way it'll prevent it from like stuff coming inside the car, like heat from outside or anything like that. So for right now, I'm going to file this down, and then after I get everything mounted in, then I'll take care of the hole that's right here. Low-key proud of myself. I am doing stuff. So you see here, we got this semi-mounted in here. The only thing I'm gonna have to do is got the one that's in the back. I'm gonna have to put like a rod or something back there to just keep it up like this. I'm gonna run, they're coming from the behind the seat. I'm gonna run them along the center here. Then I'm gonna cover them up with with something. I'm probably gonna put a carpet in here, but right now I just got this rubber flooring, so I'm probably gonna cover it up. Also, just getting the wiring ready. Because the fan is mounted in the back, I'm gonna have to extend this wire. They gave you an extension, but I mean, bro, it ain't long enough. So I'm gonna have to like just cut this wire, get some wire about the same grade, which I'm pretty sure I got it in my in there. And once I cut it, splice it in, make sure it's long enough to reach that fan that's in the back. And the other part, the other one that I'm probably gonna have to extend is probably this one going to the compressor. This the temperature of the compressor itself. So you just wrap this around the compressor, and it, I guess it senses it, and if it overheats or whatever, it'll shut the system down. And this one goes to the dryer bottle. This one goes to the dryer bottle, and these are just power and ground. And this one is to go to the unit that's right there in the front. I'm gonna try to run the wiring, hook everything up, and see where I have to go from there. Hopefully it is good to go. This has been a journey. It's not bad, but with this truck being a lot of customized and custom stuff done to it, I had to run some stuff a different way than you would do in your conventional car. So the stuff I'm doing on this car, I mean this truck, is not gonna have to be done on like a regular car, so you don't have to worry about that part. Mine is literally custom, so I'm literally doing it all myself, using all my own brackets. They sent a few like those golden brackets that's right there. They sent those, but I just went to Make Man, bought some more brackets, and once I got those, I just either tapped them, drilled some different holes inside of them with that there, and then I just made it work. Which, if I can do it, you can do it too. Hopefully all this works when I start it up. Guess we'll see once I charge the system. I'm kind of on the final area. I got that mounted back there, got it wired up in the back for the everything that's going electronic is all hooked up except for this part. Like if you look at this, green goes green, red, red, black, black, blah, blah, blah. Look at the red, look at the green. Look at the red on this. Look at the green on this. Why would you put circle connectors with a butt connector and no connector on the red? Like why would you do that? Like why would you just not make it to where everything's the same? So that's the thing. This kit, the guy, whoever makes it, seems like it's kind of like half-ass done. So if you get this kit, just be prepared to modify some stuff that's not on that doesn't come with the kit. You're on your own. You're not solely on your own. They give you this little book here, but it only shows so much. Like you get this, okay? You get that. Look at the picture of hooking this up, this part right here. And also, even in the picture, they got the circle part of that hooked into this. Like, who does that? Why? If you're gonna sell this, why not sell it to where they both connect together? They don't got any way of like hooking up the where should you put your relays and stuff? Like none of that. Wrapping this around the compressor. I mean, it says wrap it around, but this is not like pliable to where it would like stick to the compressor. Like if it was like to where it's kind of like tough and it folds, it stays in one position. It doesn't. It's like a piece of wire. It's like wire. So I had to literally like just put a big zip tie around it and I zip tied it on there. I'm gonna change these butt connectors. Take these circle connectors off. Only the one that's not in use is the yellow one. So you don't use the yellow one. The green one go with the green. So I'm gonna hook a male connector up for this one. And once I hook that one up, the red, I'm gonna probably use another butt connector to hook that up. And that way they can go together with each other. And that black wire goes onto this. All right. Well, needless to say, everything is mounted inside this truck. It's wired, mounted, and ready to go. Only thing I haven't done is put the power and ground on the battery. And after that, we'll see if it starts up. I gotta put oil back in the compressor. A lot of it leaked out when I put it on the bottom of the truck because it's facing down. Hopefully that doesn't cause any issues, but hopefully it doesn't, because I really don't want to change any other configuration of how anything is right now. As I said, the battery, I just got hooked up to power and ground, which I haven't done yet. Probably just gonna wait until tomorrow. Right now it is 12:30 in the morning. I think I'm gonna take it in for a night. Ain't that right, Diesel? He's already taking it in. So we're gonna get ready to take it in for the night. I'll let you guys tomorrow. All right, we're back next morning. Actually about to hook up the power. Hopefully nothing goes frying or anything. Guess we'll find out. All right, let's go see. Oh, I got a green light. I got air coming out of this. All right, so it's something blowing out of this. It blew out, so that's working. All right, the next thing is to make sure that this fan ain't on. Fan is not on. Actually got some good air, some good blowing. So next thing I'm just gonna check and make sure everything is wired correctly. All right, we're at the hobby shop or the Typhoon Motors. Hopefully today we can finish off the project of the AC electric compressor unit installed in this truck. If it does, no leaks, and it works, everything's ready to go, we're gonna find out today. say no leaks, please. None. But we're gonna find out. Alright, I went to a local store yesterday and I found the POE oil that goes in there. Shit, I wish I wouldn't have drained. It didn't drain out when I put this compressor in, but found it. We're gonna try and put it in, get everything ready, and see if the AC works. Covered 0.36. I don't know how much it took from yesterday. Alright, well, we're still not going to find out today, so I'm going to take it to a shop off base, and apparently there's a leak, so we got to find the leak first, and then if they fill it up, they're going to take this oil out, and this is the only amount of cans that I have. So we're going to take it to the shop off bay. They got some dye that they're going to put inside, and we're going to see if we can find the leak, and after that, hopefully it's good to go. Alright, I have finished doing the AC on the Sunny. I took it into Typhoon and it was a leak. Left it in there for about a day with the refrigerant in there. Not turning the compressor on. And it leaked about half of it out. So we got to find the leak. So I ordered this that has this one. Has the freaking dye inside of it. So I put one of those in. And I put the rest of those with these like regular cans or whatever. And I added a little bit of Freon. Not much, literally just enough to like get the system good and pressed. Filled, I guess I would say. Not filled, but you know, some kind of pressure. So we got that, and I'm gonna leave it as it is. I might turn it on just for like a second, just to see if anything leaks as it is, but I guess we'll see. I'm guessing it's gonna be an O-ring that's probably leaking, which I would rather change an O-ring any day. So hopefully that's it. And also, for this to run, the truck doesn't have to be on, so I can literally turn it on right here. But the unit, the thing in the back is not blinking anymore, so that's telling me that it has something in there. So what we're gonna do is turn this over. I'm gonna turn it to the on. The compressor's on. The compressor came on. All right, it's my first time hearing that compressor, and I heard it pushing. So it's pushing something. I don't want to leave it on long, and I can feel the air coming out of here. This is on. So turn it off. Let's see how long it takes for that to go off. This is my first time actually hearing this. I can feel it blowing the air back there. I'm guessing it's gonna stay on for a little bit just to cool down, and it literally just went off. So it's on the timer. That kind of tells me I have everything wired in correctly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna run it. I got the dye in there. I want to see where the dye. I want to see kind of where, if it's gonna leak out somewhere, which I'm pretty sure it is. And I want to see where it's gonna be leaking at, so that way I can fix it and then refill it. And then I have AC in the Sunny. See right there. Yep. There we go. All right. Got my black light in from Amazon today. So we're in the truck and we're looking for signs. As you can see there, that's where I put it in yesterday. I don't see, literally don't see it anywhere else crazy or at all. Besides there, besides there, that's mostly coming out. Now it could be there, but can't really tell. I'm gonna check over a lot of other places We got there, and back there, which I already looked, it's not leaking from the back. Said here, which I don't see any leaks. All right, checked in here. I looked all behind here. Unless it's like really up in here somewhere, which I don't see anything. All right, I'm just gonna say I found my leak, and it's actually on the low pressure side. Every time I spray it off with brake cleaner, and this comes like literally like right back out. So pretty sure this is where the leak is. I wipe it off, and it comes like right back. See if I can get up in there again. I'm wiping this towel just to be a little bit more wipe. Right? Literally wipe with that towel. I think it's coming right back. So I'm gonna change the seal that's inside of this one. Hopefully that cures it. Hopefully. To be continued. Check out Nismology, bro. Check me.